Hey guys, I'm your host Matt, and we're here to talk about, can you believe it? Mike McDaniel's Personnel Package Problem Part 3 on the Matt Newton Football Show. So I made two videos about Mike McDaniel's personnel packages that he uses in Dolphins football games. And I got good reception from both videos, but there were a couple of questions in the comment section that I felt needed to be addressed. So the first question was, don't players need breaks during the course of the game? And it's true, players need to take breaks during the course of the game. I have no problems with that. But my only point was, if Tyreek Hill is out the game, Jaylen Waddle should be in. And if Jaylen Waddle is out, Tyreek Hill should be in. Both of those guys combined, their salaries about $40 million a year. You don't want $40 million worth of wide receiver on the sideline during the course of a 60-play game. You can optimize the lineup better so that those guys are always in the game, either one or both. And the second question people had was, well, during the Bills and the Ravens game, a lot of those offensive weapons were hurt. How can Mike McDaniel be responsible for that? And it's true, it's a valid question. I felt like in those games, the Dolphins weren't using the players that he had available to him in an optimal way. There were times when guys like Achane or Robbie Chosen could have done things on the field to stretch the defense so that the defense would have to respect their speed and open up things for other people. So when you have a bunch of guys on the field that really don't have any speed, there's nothing really to threaten the defense. This video will go back to the early parts of the season when Mike McDaniel had his players healthy, but he still chose to use suboptimal packages during the course of the game. Let's take a look at this play from the Week 1 game versus the Los Angeles Chargers. The Dolphins have the first possession of the game, and it's 1st and 10 on their own 25. And as you can see, Waddle and Hill are in the game. On the second play of the drive, it's 1st and 5 on Miami's own 30. And as you can see, Hill and Waddle are still in the game. On the third play of the drive, it's 1st and 10 on Miami's own 46. And once again, Waddle and Hill are still in the game. On the fourth play of the drive, it's 1st and 10 on the Chargers 19. Both Hill and Waddle are out of the game. On the fifth play of the drive, it's 2nd and 5 on the Chargers 14. And once again, Hill and Waddle are out of the game. On the sixth play of the drive, it's 1st and goal from the Chargers 2. And Hill and Waddle are back in the game. Now in the second possession of the game versus the Chargers, we have 1st and 10 from Miami's own 25. And Hill and Waddle are once again back in the game. On the second play of the drive, it's 2nd and 10 on Miami's own 25. Both Hill and Waddle are out of the game. On the third play of the drive, it's 1st and 10 on Miami's own 49. And as you can see, only Hill is in the game. It's 1st and 10 on the Chargers 41. And as you can see again, both Hill and Waddle are out of the game. On the fifth play of the drive, it's 2nd and 3 from the Chargers 34. And Hill and Waddle are back in the game. So in the first 5 plays of the second drive of the game, Waddle was out for 3 plays and Hill was out for 2 plays. Now let's look at this Week 4 game versus the Buffalo Bills. It's 1st and 10 from Miami's 30. And once again, you have Hill and Waddle on the field. On the second play, it's 1st and 10 at the 50. And once again, you have Hill and Waddle on the field. On the third play of the drive, it's 2nd and 9 from the Buffalo 49. And as you can see, Hill and Waddle are still in the game. Now what's interesting about this third play is, it's actually the first play of the second quarter. And the team had a TV timeout while the team switched sides. So these players were rested going into the third play of the drive. On the fourth play of the drive, it's 1st and 10 at the Buffalo 27, and Hill and Waddle are in the game. On the fifth play of the drive, it's 2nd and 10 from the Buffalo 27, and both Hill and Waddle are out of the game. On the sixth play of the drive, it's 3rd and 8 at the Buffalo 25. And once again, we have Hill and Waddle back in the game. There were other plays that took place early in the season as well. This first quarter play versus the Patriots in Week 2, for example. Then there's this first quarter play versus the Giants in Week 5, and the second quarter play versus the Giants as well. And so on and so forth. You guys were able to see plays before the Ravens game and the second Buffalo game that clearly showed that Mike McDaniel had players available to him, but he didn't always use them in optimal ways. Mike McDaniel would be better served to have either Tyreek Hill or Jaylen Waddle on the field at all times. And that's very important, not just for the flow of the offense, but also for Tua Tagovailoa's confidence. He can throw the ball to one of his trusted receivers and always have that option on the field. Also, when you think about it, not having Hill or Waddle in the game is almost like having your second team offense versus the other team's first team defense. And you really wouldn't want to line up your second team guys at wide receiver against the other team's first team guys. It just puts you at a disadvantage. Even if the pass was completed to River Craycraft, just imagine if Waddle or Hill was in the game and they caught the same pass. Both of those guys have the potential to make a big play on any part of the field. Every time the defense sees Jaylen Waddle and Tyreek Hill on the sideline, for them, that's a win. Another way to look at it is, imagine if the Dolphins had to play the entire season with that personnel package group. The offense would probably be a lot less inspiring. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section, and I'll see you in the next video.